Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? I see you, Ali Kyler. Epic Guy, don't worry. I see you. I've seen every message that you've sent before stream. Do not fret. Worry not, friend. Squishmallow, hello, Dragon Knight. Yes, yes, yes. Saul Martin, hello, hello. Retro Replay. Learning a lot about you before stream as well. You guys are having quite the conversation. Hello, how you guys doing? We're gonna have a bit of fun tonight, if that's all right with you. So on the Discord, you should go ahead and follow that. By the way, join that up. Link in the description if you haven't already. Asked you guys what I should draw. Just taking some random requests, and boy, did you deliver. Hello, hello. Get on in here. Big fan of Sonic for Hire. Thank you, Jacob. I take no credit, but I will accept your praise. Draw a suction cup man. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to even look up what that means. See the Android request? Oh, Andros, yes. You see it up there. I see you. You see it? There it is. Now, I know that Andros has a... I don't know when he got a redesign. He's like a monkey man with disembodied hands now, but I like this. We're going with that. Inspector Gadget, brown bricks. What is that? What? Is that Inspector Gadget's bathroom time? What does that mean? Pepsi Man, I'm seeing lots of good stuff. So I'm going to get to the Discord stuff first because I have all of my references and stuff, but fret not. Do not fret. If you fret, I'll ban you. We are taking requests live here. Yes, that means you. And I'm not going to get to everyone. I'll tell you right now. Already, I'm not going to get to everyone. So keep it in your back pocket. If you have suggestions, let me know in the chat. But if I don't get to it, then next time. Next point. Brown bricks is a meme. Here's me. Here's my brown brick. Here's my brown brick. Why is it wet? Is that part of the meme? Why is it wet? Yuck. Just floating ominously towards me, or it's like being thrown at me. Look out! Look out! Why do it? Why do it? The noise from Pizza Tower. I have not played Pizza Tower. I should do. You know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna play Pizza Tower. Why am I like working? Let's just play Pizza Tower. Place the latest newbie. Okay, I've seen lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Hold on. Let's see what everybody was talking about in the Discord, because it was something. It was something. So as we said, we have Andros, and I'm doing original and Super Smash Bros. Version. So Kevin, the assistant, yelling at Andros. Thank you for that. So we have Shaquille O'Neal dribbling the anthropomorphized basketball of Michael Jordan from Space Jam. And if you haven't seen it in a while, these still images are horrifying. AI could never. We just watched Steel, the Shaquille O'Neal 1997 movie Steel on the Discord just the other day, so we're in a Shaq mood. Ryu versus Shaq Fu, good one. Nice. There's Art the Clown. You know, he seems friendly. I've never seen the movie. He seems like a good guy. He could use some veneers, but he looks like a good dude. A Dromaeosaur Sonic OC. I like the idea of that, and I'll get you know, some ideas from you guys what it should look like. Are we going feathers, no feathers? Well, you know, we'll see. So I'm kind of combining two here. Yen said this motherfucker from the infamous, I don't know what if this is from something, this just sexual predator Sonic, whatever the fuck this is. And then Impre Greg from Old Man Sonic, which is Knuckles, a horny Knuckles pregnant fan art. A Jigglypuff seen from above. Earthworm Jim with a rifle. Love Earthworm Jim. Love that. Love the cartoony style. I'll try to mimic it best I can. There they go. Oh, the Noid. The Noid from Pizza Tower. Gotcha. Mega Man style ferret boss, Russian Jack. God, you guys are killing me with these good suggestions. I'm looking at all your suggestions now, just to see them. I'm gonna do these first. That's on the screen. I love it though. I love it. I love it. Yes, Rian, there's two from you. The Jigglypuff scene from above, more of a meme. It's literally just a circle, but I'll do something with it, you know. But I put these together, so I have all my references to start with. So, you know, we'll start with little Kevin yelling at Andros, the and boss. Oh, you'll shut up, Pizza Face, if I do that? I love the theming, too. Pizza Face is all about Pizza Tower. Reference software. So, this, what you're seeing on screen right now, is Pure Ref. And this is just a good canvas that you can plop, you know, copy and paste stuff into, save a big file, so you have everything kind of together, and then, you know, move stuff around, crop, resize, layer. Just a good all-around tool for this kind of stuff if you want to, like, have everything in front of you instead of having a million web browser tabs open. This is good. This is good. And it's good to show on stream. So I have everybody's comments here. Sorry if you didn't want your name on stream. Oops. Whoops. Yeah, check it out, Angel. Beer ref? I like that one. Hold on now. I like the sound of that one. Beer ref. Alright, so let me show you my screen. First of all. And I'll do this. This right here. Love the Mario videos. Thank you, Pizza Face. The channel does lots of good work. We're happy to have you here. Let's see as much of this as we can. Alright, so Kevin the assistant yelling at Andros. So Andros' whole thing, I don't know the lore of Andros. I love that he's just a geometric face mask thing. And he like throws up flattened squares. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh, I had too many shapes last night to get like shoulder pain drawing like this. Let me move this around a little bit here. And for my little disembodied hand here. Come on, what are you thinking? Andros. Kevin the assistant. The crossover you never knew you needed. Oh, more Valheim in the future, Paper Thin. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I enjoyed doing it. I wasn't sure if people enjoyed watching, but I would love to do more Valheim. That was a fun stream. And a highlight reel went up on the Patreon. Little, I think it's like 20 minutes. Just like all the in-between stuff cut out, so it's just like nice and tight. So I like Earthworm Jim with a rifle. Every picture needs pregnant Sonic in it. If you guys are good later, that's like your dessert. You gotta finish your Earthworm Jim first. So I'm kind of feeling like this is Earthworm Jim. This is Earthworm Jimbo. Jim Bob. Got some, like, dip in his mouth. He's chewing some dip. Got his big hunting rifle. Jim is hype as fuck. He's a good lad. I love the design. I never played much of the games, but I love the design. Earthworm Jim Bob with his big rifle and his like his camo and his hunting, like his bright orange hunting vest. I just love the idea of Earthworm Jim, this mechanized suit that has big muscles and it's just a little worm inside of it. It's fun. It's good. He's got like his shotgun. Not practicing good trigger discipline. This is my hunting rifle. It's a hunting rifle, kind of like ray gun. What color would his hat be? I don't know. You gotta be able to see it in the woods. So it's gotta be maybe like a primary color, like big and bright. Just says worm on it. Worm. Yeah, I voted for Worm. He promised he was gonna get rid of these. I don't know Earthworm Jim's enemies, so you'll have to help me with that joke. Told me he's gonna get rid of all these illegal aliens. Earthworm Jim Bob, aren't you technically an alien? Yeah, but I'm one of the good ones, so I'm alright. He said that it's okay if I am, because it's okay. I try not to think about it too much. Just in general, I try not to think about things too much. Earthworm Jim Bob. You son of a bitch. We're in this mess because of you. Yep, they're stealing the elections, yep. Thanks, James Hall. Your name is so eerily close to my son's name that I think it's him on a tablet in his room right now. JK, we don't give him a tablet. We're not one of those parents. Skydiver Rogue? Is that a thing, or is that like from X-Men? Earthworm Jim. I'm gonna, for now, I'm gonna skip Pregnant Sonic OCs, and do another Sonic OC. I like this Sonic OC, that's a Dromaeosaur. So Sonic kind of style character, but it's a Dromaeosaur. I find that to be cool. So what are your feelings on feathers and no feathers? To be honest, I think artists now, paleo artists now, are going so far the other way by adding so many feathers that they're turning these creatures into just regular birds, but underneath there's like a dinosaur. Like, you ever see like the T-Rex? That's like, it shows like the silhouette of the T-Rex, and then big fluffy ball, looks like a little songbird over top of it, so many feathers. And I feel like the perfect amount is like a little bit like on the arms, maybe some on the body, but like I feel like they're going way too overboard with the feathers as of late. Feathers as a mohawk. Ooh, 90s attitude. That's a good idea. Skydiver. What is Skydiver Rogue? I don't know what that is. Cool that we got to do more Shuckle shenanigans in comic form and on Patreon. Yes, thank you, Edmund. Yes, I draw those. That was an idea from Mike Parker. Have a continuation from the videos into comic form, and I just kind of like took it, and we're you know on a little break right now. It was like the season finale, showing that Rusty is joining the adventure, so that's fun. Yeah, it was good. It was good. There's my little guy right there. Skydiver Rogue is your idea for Dorkly Sonic. Remember Sonic Gets a Job series? That's where she works in the show. Okay. Haven't seen all of it. I know that's bad to say in my position. There's so many things to watch, you guys. Dromaeosaur Sonic character. Let me look at Knuckles again. Get an idea for these proportions. Looking a little bit like a Koopa Kid for now. For now. Knuckles the Koopaling, yeah. Let's see, their little toe claws on the inside of their foot. We'll do like they got those regular like chunky shoes, as a Sonic does, but their claws kind of poking out. Running out of room here. Their proportions are so weird. Do that, and then they just have like the claw coming out here. Kind of hard. It reads kind of hard, actually. It reads a little difficult. Let me think about that. I like the idea, but gotta think. And then we'll do a feather. We'll do a feather tail. I like the look of it. I really want them to complete the chicken dinosaur. They keep on going like scientists have taken the chicken DNA and just kind of like reversed it so it becomes like a dinosaur, and they have this chicken that gets little teeth, but like keep going, you know, you're on the right track. I'm a dromaeosaur. It reads as much of a dromaeosaur as any of these characters do to their respective animals. I like the mohawk. I gotta shrink him though. Gotta shrink him if we're making room. So we'll do Big Claw this way. God, I don't know. You know what? Maybe shoes were a mistake. Maybe he's got like half shoes. Like he's got the cuff, and then he's just got like his little lizard feet. Like that. How many toes they got? They got just those ones? Like that. What's his name? His name's Fossil. Fossil. The Dromaeosaur. Yes. New Sonic OC just dropped. Mike telling me to get back to work, but the both of you are wearing funny hats. I'm glad that's where that sentence was going. Fossil the Dromaeosaur. Hello, Josh. Good to have you here. All right, so let's get... So I'm combining. I'm doing both of these. They seem like they would go together, you know? I've already got my Sonic OC here, so it makes sense just to keep going. Dr. Wily as the Joker. I'm the Joker, baby. Oops. Alright, so we have Sex Offender Sonic and Impre Greg. And they're married. They're in love. Don't hardly see ya on This Week in Nerd History. No, I'm not really on that. I'm doing my own thing. I'm drawing this, which, now that I think of it, is this why they don't want me on This Week in Nerd History? I get my screen time in other ways. Rub my feet, sexual offender, Sonic. Stop mogging for the camera. Can't forget those big Lego pieces he's got on there. This is disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what is happening on screen right now.
Since the time we met, we lost our way again. That's when we were heaven sent. But remember, it's the easy way. I find hard to escape from the gates shutting tight on our lives, on our side. This will be your choice.
They're married. Knuckles is one of the only two mammals who will lay that abomination as eggs. That's true. Although if you've seen Old Man Sonic, you know that Knuckles does give live birth and uses it. Well, maybe not Knuckles, but Impreg Greg does. Uses that live birth as a weapon. They're in love. They're in love. There's nothing wrong with this. Love is love. Riz the Freak Hog. Sonic the Rizzler. Is the image just to prove that you can, but that not that you should? Yes, correct. I could. I didn't have to. I shouldn't have, actually. Now that I think about it. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Oops. I drew it. Whoops. Let's see. Let's make this a little bit bigger. That's what people really want. Whoops. Whoa! Way too much. What did I do? Added an extra 0 in there. There we go. They're in love. Can you just be happy for them? Is that so hard? Can you just be happy for them? Next. Next. Like this guy, Art the Clown. Just a nice guy. Just a cool looking clown with no ears. He's got a fun little hat. Oops, all DeviantArt. This is all going on to my DeviantArt. As soon as we're done. That's where the real fun begins. Like the little dot on his nose, on his big schnoz. And he's got such a nice smile too, doesn't he? I trust him implicitly. What a nice looking man. And that clavicular jaw? And his really cool little hat. Oh, he's got a little hat. He got a cool little hat that he wears on his head. He is, of course, making his own OCs. Let's see, what would his OC be? Terrifier the Clown? Terrifier the hedgehog? His hedgehog has a cool little hat too. Gotta go fast. And he murders people with an axe. Gotta go fast. Pickle Rick? Oh, I don't know about that. That might be too funny for stream. Terrifier the Hedgehog. I've not seen these films. I have no idea what he sounds like, but I imagine it's like,
This is my Earth-3 hedgehog. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's actually got all the powers of Goku, but he prefers to kill people with an axe.
is that accurate? I think it sounds accurate. Having never seen the movies. Although, fun fact, one of the production designers picked up an old fake Christmas tree we were throwing away. That's kind of like, she explained it like that's how she sources these items. She you know, takes them from real people so she can like make a real living space that looks real. So you might have seen one of our fake trees in one of the Terrifier Christmas specials. I don't really know, but that is a real thing. Get some Shaq in here. Ryu versus Shaq Fu. Oh, he never talks. The Terrifier never talks. That's what he's thinking. That's his inner monologue. So Ryu versus Shaq Fu. We got Shaq, and Shaq is just towering over Ryu. Got a big earring. Very prominent in the Shaq Fu cover. Got that little mustache, just a little one. As I said at the top of stream, we watched Steel 97 Steel with Shaq. His hands are so comically big. You see them in some scenes, and in the reference images I was looking at, you can see it here. Look at him holding this normal sized microphone. Even compared to the rest of him, you know, 7-8 foot tall, however big he is, his hands are so enormous. It's crazy. What do you even do with hands this big? You'll never be able to wear gloves. This poor man. This poor man. Draw Donkey Kong doing Gangnam style. All right. I don't know what design his pants have here. He's got the Shaq jersey. No team, just Shaq. I wonder what his teammates felt at the time. Like, oh, you're so popular, you're so in demand. Out here repping just yourself, Doug. Let's try to get him completely in frame, if we can. Those are his hands. It's funny and kind of sad seeing these really tall guys get older, because they turn into like old dogs, like old Great Danes. They're just like, oh God, it hurts. That's short me trying to make myself feel better. Darth Vader's helmet with a goatee. That would make your day. Oh, you lost a great friend. I'm so sorry to hear that. Concordia. Darth Vader's helmet with a goatee. Well, in the meantime, enjoy Shaq towering over Ryu. Draw Sonic. You bet Shaq could palm a beach ball? Yeah. Yeah, it was embarrassing watching him in Steel. There's a scene. There's precious few scenes of him doing basketball stuff. but he sees kids playing basketball. The basketball rolls out of the street court, and they show a good shot of him. All you see is the basketball and this giant, like, just meat, just reaching, and he like it's a golf ball. He picks it up. Yo, Squish, what's up? Kind of reminds me of, there's a Jackie Chan movie where I forget what the movie's about. I just remember he finds himself in a movie theater, and he's got to fight, I believe, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, if I'm thinking of it correctly, or no, who was it? No, I think it was Kareem. And he's such a gigantic man, especially compared to Jackie Chan. But the whole fight, he's just like, ah! There we go. Versus. Fight. Thank you, Squish. Which program is this? This is Paint Tool Sci 2, the sequel. Oh, you're playing Street Fighter 6 right now. Did you unlock Shaq Fu yet? And continuing with Shaq, now that we're drawing him, Shaq dribbling Michael Jordan when he was squished into a basketball in Space Jam. Which I think that happened in real life. I forget, but I think it did. So this is Big Shaq here. Shaq is the alien monster. Both have those tiny little mustaches. Paint Tool Sci 2, same drawing program Shadman uses. Interesting. Wouldn't know anything about that. So now this is big monster Shaq. With little palming Michael Jordan. God, the scene from Space Jam is so gross. We kept on trying to do CGI well before it was time and ready. the body horror of 90s kids movies. Looks like Shaq's got you all tied up, Michael. Shaq, what the fuck? My bones. That bet you didn't bet on that, huh? Drawing shoes is great. Drawing shoes backwards and upside down is even better. It's real. Nicolas Cage is reprising the role as Spider-Man Noir. Yes, isn't that out? Live action Spider Noir is out. So weird. There's kind of like nothing about it that's making me be like, I gotta see it. I don't know. But he's on the Monstar team. Who even were some of these players that the aliens got their powers from? I guess, was that before Shaq? Was Shaq one of them? Shaq wasn't one of them. Monstars. Poor little Michael. So small. No, Shaq wasn't on there, yeah. Oh man, Space Jam would have been a lot better if it had Shaq as not like an alien creature, just as himself. And he was just on the other team, just... Oh, seem pretty cool. Jigglypuff, as seen from above. Paid requests? No, these are all free. These are free. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Can't grease these wheels. So Jigglypuff as seen from above. Classic Pokemon anime joke. Where they're like doing, I forget, some class or like a test, and it's like they show a silhouette. It's just a circle. And it's like, now name this Pokemon. And Jesse and James are in there for some reason, and they're like, that's an Electrode. Ash is like, oh, it's a Voltorb. And it's like, now you see the color, and you see like the ears on either side here, and it rotates, and it's just a Jigglypuff. It was a Jigglypuff as seen from above. Unfair, dude. How would I ever? Unfair. So Jigglypuff as seen from above would actually, you know, he's got the little lick spittle here. He's got his ears on either side. So let's make his balloon body. You would see his ass cheeks. I think you would see his buns. If you're looking out, you know, depending on how far over you are, I think you would see the buns. And you'd see the hands. Actually, you'd probably see ears. You'd see ears. And then those big eyes in the front here. Like that. And you'd have the hands off to the side here. This one you can't see. Then you see the feet. Like so. So, and then you'd see just like a little male pattern baldness on the back. Just like, oh, try to hide that bald spot, huh? I thought I could just comb it over. Nope, we saw it. We saw it. Jigglypuff from above. There he is. Anything ferret related? Russian Jackal. I think that's it for our suggestions. So I know that you guys said a few, so I'll get to some of the ones you said. What was your ferret related one? Russian Jackal? Oh, so, Mega Man boss, maybe? Soapy the hygienic huntsman spider. Posted in the Discord. Is that the one that you said that you had posted during another drawing stream that I didn't get to? But yeah, you didn't say like what it was, what your suggestion was, so it sounds good to me. Let's see, should I copy and paste some of these? Nope, guess I can't. Trying to take a screenshot and OBS just disappears. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Don't need it. We don't need it. So let me, now that I need to look at some references. We need a huntsman spider and Vader with a goatee. Oh, you're making me look at huntsman spiders right now. Come on. Suggestion: Mario's Batman, Luigi as Robin, Pepsi Man. Nice, nice, nice. Oh god, the centipedes. Ugh. House centipedes are the most disgusting animal. I know they say that they're good pests. They eat the other, like, worse bugs, but you look gross. Sorry. You're bad. So this is Soapy, the huntsman spider that lives behind So he's the hygienic huntsman spider, lives behind the shampoo bottle. Why am I drawing it weird? Just be normal. There's the shampoo. This is Soapy. Soapy the huntsman spider. He's getting all soapy. So I draw Bubba's. Let me get his hands up here.
I just love to be clean. Let me bite you. Let me live in your hair.
SCP, yeah. Lurking behind that thing. This is that shampoo that's given women in commercials in the 90s absolute O faces. He's on a little shelf in the bathroom. Don't mind me.
Just watching you bathe.
Little Huntsy. There we go. And just off screen is people naked. Let's see, Vader's helmet with a goatee. Vader's helmet has so many angles on it. It always gives me a hard time. But let's see. Make him divorced dad, Vader. Able to start off drawing regular Vader and start adding our goatees and stuff. Giving Darth helmet vibes. Dark helmet. The Star Wars universe is pretty funny, mostly because a lot of things are obviously not thought out because of George Lucas being George Lucas. Like, Darth Vader's helmet is so bizarre. There's really nothing else like it in the Star Wars universe, and it's like, what are all these lines and shapes on this thing? And Lucas is just like, I don't know, thought it looked pretty cool, thought it looked neat, and he wasn't wrong. We do a little goatee on here. Draw Spider-Man, I did. There he is, he's right there. You're not looking. You're welcome, Concordia. When you say goatee, do you mean just down here or like mine? With the stash. We'll just get like a t-shirt on. Mine with the stash. What's going on, brother? Talking like that through the rebreather. What's going on, brother? Divorced Dad Vader. That shirt that just says college on it. Our friend was a voice actor who had an amazing Vader voice. Great goatee. This is for the memory of him. That's awesome, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that. Condolences. It's absolutely terrible when we lose people like that. But there he is. And I don't know his t-shirt of choice, but there you go. And I'll be posting things on the Discord, possibly social media, so you can see these in their full glory there. What else did we have? Let's see. What are you guys doing? Long leg Diglett dunking a basketball. All right, Trek boy, I see you. Doing a lot of basketball stuff. Long leg Diglett dunking a basketball. Joe Swanson's hidden folder on the computer? Russian Jackal not... What? Oh, Joe from Family Guy. Not. I was thinking of Ron Swanson. So he's got the ball here. He didn't say he has arms. There we go. Long leg Diglett. Going up for the dunk. No explanation needed. Joe Swanson is Knuckles the Echidna in a Knicks jersey. Oh God. The the people of New York are gonna destroy so many cars. More of a dig dunk. Doug Diglett used earthquake. Rock throw. Buzzer beater. What's going on? What was the other one? Project Hail Mary orbiting the interstellar black hole. Do you come on? I'm not. I don't have access to the physics papers they wrote and all the research. Mario as Chester, Luigi as Spike. Chester and Spike. What's that from? Oh, the two dogs. The old... Is it Looney Tunes? Yeah. Old Looney Tunes dogs. If this is what you meant. These guys. Sure you recognize them. Chester Cheetah and Spike Spiegel? Yeah, probably. No, I like these. I like this. And I'm just gonna trace in the interest of time. I'm just gonna trace these guys. Oops. I love a old school Looney Tunes bulldog. Makes me feel a little funny. Mario squatting in this stance. And he's got his, keep his hat right here. His ears up here. Oh, I don't know about that. I'll keep his ears normal spot. Not a lot better, but it's something. Sounds more whimsical than the reality is, which is this cat is starving to death on the street. Please, for the love of God, give me donut. Please.
DNA の設計図をコピーしたメッセンジャー RNA が核の穴から出ていきます。
Let's see, they always have that like that little tiny sequence vest.
リボゾームにはメッセンジャー RNA の設計図に合う材料のアミノ酸がトランスファー RNA によって運ばれてきます。タンパク質合成に大切なのはどのアミノ酸をどんな
This is a Heathcliff or a Garfield cartoon right here.
次々とつながれて設計図通りのタンパク質が出来上がっていきます。
So he's on the street. Here's some like garbage.
ここではアルブミンというタンパク質が作られました。他の細胞で使うタンパク質はリボゾームで作られ、小胞体の中に一旦貯蔵されます。
A little garbage can. And he's got a little tuna can. That's how he solicits his earnings here. And as you can see, it is bone dry. This poor little tomcat. You know what? You're closer. You're closer to living like him than a millionaire and a billionaire. All right? So next time you're passing judgment on this alley cat, just remember that this could be you. Like that. Like that. This poor guy. Just creating characters to be sad about. Please, please. Of course, he's got like an injury. Oh, this could be you. Why is Japanese playing in the background? Why wouldn't it be? Why not? That was you in 2012, Russian Jackal, see? To twist and spin quite a lot to regain financial footing. I don't want to dig too much into what that entails. But glad to see you back on your feet, my friend. Draw Thomas the Tank Engine steals root beer from a store. This is very specific. Very, very specific. Grace from PHM. Punching Rocky in the face using fist my bump too much. Oh, Project Hail Mary. Grace from Project Hail Mary punching Rocky in the face using fist my bump too much. There's too much going on. I like Thomas the Tank Engine steals root beer from a store. Thomas, that's illegal. Thomas, that's illegal. No, not Rocky the Flying Squirrel. Rocky from Project Hail Mary. It's a good movie. I don't fault you at all for suggesting things from that movie. Rocky is such a good design, such a good puppet character. Loved it. Loved it. So, what I like about this prompt is Thomas the Tank Engine is a tank engine. So he's enormous. He's just bursting through the store. Choo choo, motherfucker. Peter Griffin riding the Koopa Clown car. Man, you guys, I love it. I love it. Because sometimes I used to do some draw streams and, you know, you try to get people involved and it's like, all right, what do you guys want to see? And you literally have people in chat responding, I don't know. I don't know. Bro, anything. Anything. I don't know. Draw like a circle. Like, dude, come on. Give me a break. How do trains work? Has anyone ever figured out how trains work? Let's see here. I used to draw caricatures on the boardwalk. Little kid suggested Thomas the Train. This is not necessarily before smartphones, but before I got a smartphone. So I had to just kind of picture what Thomas looked like. And as the dad pointed out, I made it very much like a bong, which was not my intention. But, you know, good times were had by all. God, this is a complicated ass design. He's got like a big bulbous thing here.
That's my penis.
Thomas, we talked about this.
Those are my reproductive organs.
Thomas. Good enough. Close enough for rock and roll. And he is, of course, number 1. So I like to imagine that he just kind of like crashed into the store. And root beers are just being knocked over. What, you like a Barks? You like a mug? Let's do mug. It's less letters. Oh my god, and there's just dead bodies. Thomas the Drink Engine. Getting root beer, making a root beer run. Mug is the only one with caffeine. Is that true? Is that true? I used to do Barks because it had bite, but oh shit, should have switched to Mug. Just had to give him curves there. That's where he's got curves. Look up Thomas the Tank Engine. That's where he's got some big curves. Choo motherfucker. Love the noses in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So flat. Waluigi's mustache is like this, right? I'm not gonna look it up. I already looked up one thing. I'm not looking up another. Do the Waluigi hat here. Let's see. He's got his eyebrows up here. Or I'll do it like this. No. Wrong. Live action JoJo? Why? Like, for who? For why? Is JoJo that popular to even warrant a live action? I just gotta get rid of these eyebrows. They're in the way. What if they turn everything into live action? That's my question. Make a big budget. You know what? If you want to do like CG, if you want to do like a K-pop Demon Hunters, but with anime characters. Like, do that. Live action, why? You ever start drawing something and it dawns on you that it's somebody's fetish? Like, oh, that's why. That's why you want me to do this. Okay. Well, I don't know. You know what? You do you. Love is love. Like an upside down L, right? Like that. Rock playing Maui in animation, turning around and playing Maui in the live action adaptation. It's the exact same movie. It doesn't look good. All those live action remakes, even when they are 100% CGI, like The Lion King, I don't get it. They're worse. They're universally worse. Just re-release, like reimagine HD, like whatever the original stuff, but of course these things make $1 billion, so what do I know? But like, they're all worse, aren't they? Is this how this works? I mean, it's something. If it's working for you, it's working for me. Wow. Yo, amazing. What's up? Amazing Big Comics. Yo. Body was a little smaller, didn't have creepy teeth. Well, you know, he does look a little big. Maybe he's been having too many of these shakes.
Before you needed such a long life. Won't you read me?
Is that better? There we go. Too many grimace shakes. That's better. Teeth inverting their little spikes. Actually, here's another caricature story, and this is the last thing we're gonna discuss tonight. I did a caricature and I did teeth like that, not because I thought that it would like be good, but because I usually when I do caricatures, Here's a very, very good drawing of a person, right? They have their smile. You don't really want to do realistic teeth in here. You don't want to do that. You keep it super simple. Little line here. You know, here's the other line. Just a little like impression of teeth, right? Just like the general idea that there are teeth there, and the person who I was drawing couldn't see, but their daughter, somebody behind me, was like, "Give them teeth. Why don't they have teeth?" And I was like, "This is like it is." And they're like, "No, it's gotta look like teeth." So I was like, "Okay, like this." It's just one line. They have to have teeth. So it's like, oh my god. And I didn't want to do this because then you're left with, you got nowhere to go. So I was like, okay, I'll give a little. Sometimes I would do this. I would give a little impression of gums here, like in the corners, you know, not fully like this, just like a little gum in the corner, like that. Because some people, teeth are very unique. It's part of their face, you know, it's how they look. So I was like that, and she's like, why does he have like little fangs? Why are his teeth sharp? She thought that these lines up in the corner were the teeth. That I was giving him teeth like a shark, like this. So now every time I do stuff like that, I think about that. I think about that person who didn't understand drawings and how they work. Hardest facial thing to draw. You know what's weird? Maybe it makes sense, like, if you think about it, but like, there are people who are easy to draw. They have very exaggerated features. I would love seeing people with a beard, glasses, a hat, because then you could do anything and it would still look like them. Turn this down a little bit. The hardest thing was people with super plain faces, soft features, short hair. I struggled with that because you could probably take a picture of that person and show it to them and they'd be like, kind of looks like me, because there was nothing. But I would also struggle with having to draw like a big nose. Like if I was drawing somebody straight on and they have a big nose, hello, here's me with a big nose. Their front profile could look like this, and their side profile could look like that. And if you draw them from the front, anybody who's looking at just that is going to be like, that doesn't look like them. They got a big nose. So I'd have to kind of turn them a little bit to get that nose out here. But that needed some planning, and sometimes I would already draw the head, and I'd draw the eyes, and here's the mouth, and here's the hair, and I'd be like, all right, nose time. Oh, shit. Oh, that doesn't look like that. Oh, no. Just gotta do what you gotta do. Uvula was hard, yeah. Some people smile. Was she young, the person who thought that the little gum lines were teeth? She wasn't like a little girl. She was a grown woman who was the daughter of this person. You used to draw the goons from Popeye? Yeah. Yeah, the goons. And their little hats. Like that, right? We're the goons from Popeye. Probably. If I had to guess. Like that. Where the goons from bye-bye? Hey, where the goons? Hey, we gooning, boys? Come on, who's gooning? Who's gooning, boys? You know what was the worst? One more story, then we'll quit. We'll leave. Y'all started asking me open-ended questions. You know my weakness. The worst is drawing a child. Let me finish. Drawing a child, and you assume they are one gender, and then you're like, you're done? You drew them as a pretty girl? And you're like, what's their name? And they're like, that's Samuel, and we're not paying for this. Some of these little boys with their long hair, some of the babies, and you would think like, well, just draw it how you see it, but it is a cartoon. Like, I'm drawing the eyes, like, you could have very similar eyes to somebody, but you know what? If you're a girl, I'm giving you the eyelashes. And men, you can see eyelashes, but if I see the eyelash, I'm giving them just the slightest little line. Maybe if they have like really dark, I'll give them a little 1-2. So super subtle. But if you're a girl, woo, those things are coming out, boy. Because that's what the girl wants. That's what the customer wants. All right. Thanks for gooning with me. Let's just look at what I've done. Look at what I've done here today. What have I done? Thank you, everybody on the Discord, for giving me your suggestions. They were awesome. So this is what is his name? Andros? Yeah, Andros yelling, or Kevin the assistant yelling at Andros. Awesome. Awesome. Earthworm Jim with a rifle. Earthworm Jim Bob. An OC Dromaeosaur. Sonic OC, so Fossil the Dromaeosaur. Just decided to give that name. No reason. Thought it fit. We don't have to talk about this one. I thought I erased this one. Sorry. Terrifier, and he's drawing his Sonic OC, Terrifier the Hedgehog. We have Shaq Fu versus Ryu. Luther Andros. Yo, Parrish, what's up? What's good, friend? So we have Shaq as it's better if I just do this. Shaq as the monster who crushed Michael Jordan into a basketball in Space Jam. Let me fix my chat here. Angry Birds. Okay, amazing. Big Comics. We're all done. We're all done taking requests. I appreciate the enthusiasm though. Pikachu seen from above. Not Pikachu. Jigglypuff seen from above. That's his male pattern baldness and his ass. What do we call him? Soapy, the hygienic huntsman spider who lives behind the shampoo. Vader with a goatee. Memorial image. Spamming random Angry Birds games for no reason. Okay, well, stop. Simply stop. This is one of my favorites. Diglett dunking. Long leg Diglett dunking. Of course he works. He plays for the Knicks. What even was this? This is Mario and Luigi as the two dogs. I forget their names already. Forget their names. Thank you, mods, for that. The Looney Tunes dogs. What did we say? Cat doing show tunes for Tuna in the streets, in the mean streets. Spike and Chester, thank you, Roll Bell. Thomas the Tank Engine stealing root beer from a store. Waluigi as Dio Brando? Is that right? God, we did so many. We did so many. Good night, Trek Boy. Bye, everybody. My brain hurts. Crash Bandicoot drinking the Grimace Shake. Wow! Whoa! And then just me talking about, well, look at that line. Me talking about doing caricatures. And of course, a goon. Great gooning with you boys, as always. Hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you, everybody coming by, whether you stuck around through the whole thing or you're coming by just now. Watch the VOD. It's a lot of fun. It was a good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. See y'all later. It was a lot of fun actually having suggestions from people. As I said before, I've done this before. Not always, people ready to give suggestions. So I asked you guys in the Discord earlier, and you guys had some great ones tonight as well. So thank you. Without you guys, this would not be possible. I appreciate you. Check us out on Patreon. Just posted our movie commentary for 1997's Steel while we're in the Shaq mood. That was a lot of fun, so we got some highlights going up as well. Check us out there. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.